Hi, I'm Unique, and welcome to Umu the Urban Entrepreneur, a space I created not just to talk about business, but to speak openly about the journey, especially for people like me who is figuring out what they should do. So, if you're building something from scratch or even thinking about it, this is for you. I started my business in 2022. At that time, I didn't even think much of it as starting a business. I was just trying something. I remember I found a girl on Instagram. Funny enough, I don't even remember her name, but I ordered some bags from her just to see if I could sell them. I actually did, although it took a while. It took some months, but I sold them. But then my curiosity kicked in. I started asking myself, how do people import things from China? What's the process? Could I do this myself? And that's when I started doing research. And you know how it is, all those late night Google searches, watching random videos, reading posts online. And then one fateful day, I was scrolling through Facebook, and then I came across this video, and it was Paramount Comedy. Paramount Comedy, I don't know if you guys know her, but then she talked about one lady that teaches how to import from China, and that was how I contacted this lady. So I saved that post and I reached out to the lady. We talked and she told me how much the training would cost, and she gave me one condition, that I needed a passport before I could pay suppliers directly, like start importing by myself. So I did my passports. So before then, my pet mom was telling me about one of her friends that imports from China and that she was going to teach me. But then I just had this feeling that this lady would not spill all the beans for me. So I went ahead and I paid the lady that Paramount talked about, and then I started learning. Mind you, it wasn't that I didn't appreciate the help, but I just really wanted to do this myself. And I think that one of the biggest things about building something from scratch is that you just get to a point where you know no one else is going to push this for me. I have to do it by myself. Oh, this sun is entering my eye. After I completed the training, I started importing. Nothing major, just bags. I imported scarves and some little things. I even ran pre-orders for people. Just learning as I went and still figuring out, making mistakes and also figuring it out. I remember using Skyjet at one point, and the rates were so high for air shipping. And then I found another company, and their rates were like 5 times lower than Skyjet. And that was a big win for me, because when you are just starting, every naira matters. Finding that shipping company, that cheaper shipping company option, gave me more profit margin, and it helped me grow little by little. Over time, I expanded. I now sell handbags, slippers, bracelets, and at some point I was also selling some personal use items, but I've paused on that now. Right now I focus more on perfumes, oil perfumes, body sprays, handbags and slippers too, and I'm still learning. But here is what no one tells you about building something from scratch. It's not just about the products, it's about the mindset. It's about waking up and pushing forward even when you feel invincible. It's about the doubt, the isolation, the mistake that cost you money, the days when you are just tired but still show up anyway. It's about choosing to bet on yourself every single day, even when you don't have all the answers. The truth is, I created this channel because I needed a space where I could talk about these things. Not the polished version of entrepreneurship, not the fake luxury and those highlight reels, just real conversations with real people who are trying to build something too. This is a space for intentional living, for building things with the heart, and I know I'm not the only one who needs that. So, if you're someone who is building something from scratch, whether it's a business, a personal brand, or even just a new version of yourself, I want you to know that you are not alone, and I see you. Subscribe if you feel like this is your space too. Leave a comment, share your story, or just be here. No pressure. We are building something real, brick by brick. On that note, I'm Umo the Urban Entrepreneur, and this is only the beginning. Please like, comment, and share this video to your friends, and also turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first persons to know whenever I upload a new video on YouTube. See you in my next video. Stay blessed.